So I had this dream last night or this morning or whenever intuition comes in, divine love just speaks to you when your mind is calm and your heart is open and receptive. And it was these three words: recall, reflect, and remember. And have you ever noticed that sometimes when your mind does remember something, in fact, it remembers at a soul level, it remembers the truth, it remembers familiarity, it remembers the connection to your ancestors. And between recalling and remembering and reflecting, each one of them tells you something about where you are in your body and how you're seeing the world and what that truth is for you. So let's think of it this way. And I have a little bit of notes, so let me look because I was still processing this information and I'm still embodying it. So it takes a little more time. So that's why I want to come and teach it with you. When we recall, think of it at this way. We remember a fact. We recall like a telephone number, a name. We recall how we got to a certain place or for directions. It's very methodical and mental, and it has no emotions to it. It just has a truth and a straightaway. It's like a replay button. You just rewind, and you see this little bit or this portion, and you want to reproduce or repeat that portion. So then that's how you recall something like recalling a recipe book, recalling a recipe in a recipe book. And there's nothing wrong with that because that is our mind saying, yes, we know something, but it's not necessarily something that we embody. We can recall and forget. Whereas the real magic about the human experience when it comes to those three is remember. For some reason, when we remember at a soul level, we remember at stars through the universe, we remember through timelines. Our body functions and remember things that our mind cannot recall or reflect on. The remembering is so deep that it wakes you up out of your sleep and you gasp and and you recognize that something has happened or something will happen in that moment, and it's all about remembering. It's all your ancestors whispering to you so you can remember. That's the soul way. We remember love that's been so that is so deep and has depth that it it's I hate to say it this way, but this is the image I'm getting. It's bubblegum stuck to us. It's just there. And we can't forget that essence of that particular love or that essence of someone's spirit of how they made us feel and how we were accepted and received. That's true remembering. It's at the soul level. And then we have that reflection. That's something that we do in the discovery letter. We do a little bit of remembering too when we project because we're going to channel information and changes that we desire. But we reflect mainly. We reflect on what's been and we take those moments and we give gratitude. We provide support for ourselves. We forgive ourselves. We remember the ups, the downs, the shames, the successes, all those things. All those things. That's what we do when we reflect. And with the reflection, it's mind and soul. It's mind and soul. Reflecting is a part of life where we get to learn so we can project and do better and have better and be better. That's why the discovery letter and the experience from Dear Diary to Dear Me is so potent because a lot of times we do all three. We do the recall, we do the remembering, and we do the reflecting. But we do all of that in this sacred way through a letter so we can project the future. We have dream boards, we have vision boards, we have all these tools, candles and crystals and our sacred texts of the Bible, the Quran, or the Kabbalah. We have all of these things, but every spiritual leader will remind you that you are the biggest spiritual tool there is. You are the antenna to all knowledge in all things. And once we connect to ourselves through intuition, we connect to everything that is possible for us and for our society and for our communities and for our families. This is where our heart expands and we become bigger, well, from our soul level, not just from our mental level. So I invite you, as I always do, because time is ticking, honey. December 11th is coming. It's, you can be a part of this experience. You get the ebook, and it's here so that you can structure your life to see the possibilities in the moment and within a year. You will have the evidence. It's the experience is here so that you can see you at a greater level. This experience is here for you so you can breathe in your life and have faith and give from give from the heart and produce from the soul as spirit, as God, as divine love adds to it. And manifestation becomes with ease with every intuitive move that you make. I look forward to seeing you there. And remember the three R's of reflect, of remember, and recall, because these three R's are a part of the way we transition from one part of our lives to another. It's the way we move through our life, our timeline, our lifespan. Without those things, we can't move forward. We can't have new knowledge or new experiences. And yeah, so that's the message for today. I love you so much. I have your greatest interest at heart. If you have any questions or if you want some clarity, I will personally answer anything that you guys put in the comment section. So go ahead and subscribe, like the video, share it to someone who would need to understand or who desires to understand these three R's, and invite them to the event, to the experience. You and them can come together and build a life in unison, in unity, in unison. Yes, in unison as well, and in unity. And yeah, so that's it. I love you so much. I have your greatest interest at heart. Bye.